Illustration 21. Now, these are the typical sums what we are going to solve today. So let's read. The prices of three items A, B, C among five items have increased in the year 2015 by 90%, 120%, 70% respectively with respect to the year 2010. यानी prices have increased, यानी prices बढ़ गया. कितने से बढ़ गया? 90%, 120% and 70% respectively. Whereas the price of two items D and E have decreased by 2% and 5% respectively. Item A is 4 times important. Item A is 4 times important than item B, and item C is 6 times important than item A. The importance of item D and E is 2.5 times the importance of item B. Compute the general price index number for the year 2015 for all 5 items. Now, before we start, let's understand. For example, in the month of June, ध्यान देना please, your pocket money is rupees 1000 and your parents tell you that next month जुलाई से तुम्हारा पॉकेट मनी इंक्रीज हो जाएगा, will increase by 50%. तो कैन यू टेल मी कि जुलाई में कितना पॉकेट मनी तुम्हें मिलेगा? यस, 1500. कैसे आया थी 1500?
1000 plus 500 by so 1000 plus 500.
वेरी गुड. तुम स्मार्टली तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स को बोलोगे कि देखो हम भी कॉमर्स के स्टूडेंट है, इंक्रीज बाय 50%, यानी 1000 तो जो मिल रहा है वो तो मिलेगा ही, प्लस 50% और मिलना चाहिए. तो 1000 का 50% इज 500. तो अब हमें पॉकेट मनी मिलना चाहिए 1500. यू ऑल अग्री विथ मी? यू ऑल अग्री? किसी को डाउट? नाउ ध्यान दो. अब तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स ऐसा कहते हैं, पता नहीं ऐसा क्यों कहते हैं, पर ऐसा कहते हैं कि तुम्हारा पॉकेट मनी इन द मंथ ऑफ जून 1000 है. नेक्स्ट मंथ से तुम्हारा पॉकेट मनी हो जाएगा डबल. तो कितना पॉकेट मनी मिलेगा? कितना?
2000.
पॉकेट मनी गिनने में तो हम बहुत स्मार्ट है. 2000. वेरी गुड. नाउ तीसरा कंडीशन, तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स ऐसे कहते हैं, पॉकेट मनी तो तुम्हारा 1000 ही है, जून में तुम्हें 1000 रुपीज मिल गया था. 1000. तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स ऐसा कहते हैं तुम्हें कि योर पॉकेट मनी विल इंक्रीज बाय 2 times. ओके, ये एक हाइपोथेटिकल एग्जांपल है. पेरेंट्स कभी भी इतने जनरस नहीं हो जाते, तो इट्स जस्ट अ हाइपोथेटिकल एग्जांपल. ओके, डोंट कोट इट टू योर पेरेंट्स कि एग्जांपल में ऐसा होता है तो आप हमको भी अभी ये एग्जांपल को प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में हमें करके दिखाओ. ऐसा मत करना प्लीज. ओके, विल इंक्रीज बाय 2 times. अब मुझे बताओ कितना आएगा तुम्हारा पॉकेट मनी जुलाई में? कितना मांगोगे?
2,000.
You can write in the chat box. Over here, your pocket money is 1,000 and it will increase by 2 times. Increase by 2 times. यानी 1,000 का 1,000 तो था ही, plus 2 times बढ़ गया. So 2 times of 1,000 is 2,000. So now you will ask for 3,000. All of you understood this now? सर को फटाफट थम्स अप दे दो. किसी को कोई डाउट है अब? Okay, now we go back to sum and we understand. Now ध्यान दो please. Now in this sum, similar concept is given. Have increased in the year 2015 by 90. So keeping this in mind, let's make the format. Now in exam, please be careful because अगर तुम्हारा ये increase by में ही गलत हो गया, your answer will go wrong. So please be careful in exam. Let's start making the format. Now, item, we have A, B, C, D, E. Percentage increase or decrease. Then index number I, weight W, and I into W. Now item A, कितना परसेंट इंक्रीज हुआ? 90% इंक्रीज हुआ, यानी 100 था और 90 इंक्रीज हुआ, तो अब इंडेक्स नंबर कितना हो गया? 100 plus 90 which is 190. आइटम बी 120% से इंक्रीज हुआ, have increased by. Now this word by over here is very important. Increase by 90%. Okay, increase by 120%. So here 220. Then increase by 70%. So 170. Whereas prices of two items decrease by 2%, तो क्या आएगा? 100 minus 2, 98. Decrease by 5%, so आ जाएगा 95. Yes. So now minuses I have written in red. Now wait. Now ध्यान दो, this is important. Item A is 4 times. Item A is 4 times important than item B. So let's say we take item B का weight as 1. 100 लेके भी कर सकते हो, but we take 1. That will be easier for us. So if B is 1, item A is 4 times important than item B. So item A कितना हो जाएगा? 4. Then item C is 6 times important than item A. 6 times item A से. So item A is 4 into 6. That is 4. Then the importance D and E is 2.5 times the importance of item B. So 1 into 2.5. So 2.5 and 2.5. So ये आ गया हमारा weight. Weight का we have to do the total, comes to 34. Now I into W. I into W. And then total. Double 542.5. Go through it, see if you have any doubt. Now, we have to find general price index number. So let's write the formula. General price index number is equal to sigma I W upon sigma W. Now 34 is sigma IW. Sorry, 34 is sigma W. And this is sigma IW, which is equal to 5542.50 upon 34, which is equal to, take a calculator.
58.3.
Wait. 163.0147. So 0.01. Now, what can we say about it? So we would say prices have increased by 63.01%. Go through the sum. Please go through these weights. Once again, I'll explain the weight. Now,
Sir,
yeah,
in interpretation, in bracket 100 will not come instead of 63.01.
I'm sorry, it's a printing mistake. Yes, prices have increased by 63.01%. 163.01 minus 100. Now, once again, I'll explain this. Over here, item A is 4 times. There are items पे ध्यान दो please. Item A is 4 times important than item B. So if we take B as 1, item A is 4 times. So item A will become 4. Item C is 6 times important than item B. So item C is 6 times important than item A. So 24, 6 fours are 24. And D and E is 2.5 times of B. So 1 into 2.5 is 2.5 and 2.5. This is how we got these weights. Got it, all of you?
Yes.
Now, let's go to a very important sum. Illustration number 22. Mark it extremely important for your exam. 5 mark sum expected. Illustration number 22. First, let's see the sum. Now, the details of expense on fuel for a group of workers of a region are as follows. Now, try to understand this, please. Now, items are, these are for fuel, okay? For fuel. Items are coal, kerosene, wood, matchbox. So these are items which are used as fuel in a household. Now, quantity is given, unit is not given, so we don't have to worry. 5 kg, 20 liter, 5 kg, 10 boxes. Price per unit 25, 40, 22, and 0.9. This is for the base year. So this is Q0, this is P0. Please write this. Year 2014, price per unit, so P1. Now, what we have to do in this sum, dhyan do please, prepare index number for group of fuel expenditure from these data. Now, first, we will find index number of fuel because the moment we say fuel, so what is fuel? The fuel is coal, then kerosene, then wood, then matchbox. So in सबका combination is fuel. जैसे कि food is wheat, rice, pulses, cereals, milk, eggs, fish. So these are food. अब यहाँ पे for that group we want to find the index number. If now आगे पढ़ता हूं मैं. If the expenditure of food, clothing, house rent, and miscellaneous groups. And again, you can see food is a group, clothing is a group. Okay, different clothes what we wear, okay, have different prices. House rent and miscellaneous group in the year 2015 are 3, 2.5, 4.5, and 3.25 times respectively that of the year 2012. And if expenditure on these groups are 42%, 15%, 10%, 12% respectively of the total expenditure, then prepare the cost of living index number for the workers. Now मैं तुम्हें ये सम समझाता हूं पहले कि ये सम में क्या दिया हुआ है. पहले वो समझ लेते हैं हम. Now in this sum, various groups are given. Now fuel, food, clothing, rent, miscellaneous. Now we have to find index number for combined, which is our cost of living. जिंदगी जीने का खर्चा, cost of living index number. But over here, for food, clothing, rent, miscellaneous, other information is already given. But for fuel, different types of fuel items are given and they have different prices. Some have increased, decreased. So we have to first find index number for fuel, for food, clothing, rent, miscellaneous. It is already given. So we will see that in the later part. So the first part of sum is we have to find index number for the group fuel. So let's go to the sum. Start making the format. Let's see the question once again. Now, over here, first we find out index number for fuel. So now let's make the format. Now over here, which method to be used? because you are given with Q0, P0, P1. So PIQ0 upon P0, Q0 is basically total expenditure method. You may also use family budget method. Answer is going to remain the same. There will be no change in the answer. So we go for total expenditure method. Now quantity, because units are not given, we can directly write the numbers 5, then 20, then 5, and then 10. Price 25, 40, 22, 0.90. Then P1 price in the current year, that is 30, 45, 25, 1. P1 Q0. So this is P1. I'll highlight it. And this is Q0. I'll highlight it. So P1 Q0 is 5 into 30. So 150, 900, 125, and 10. Then P0 Q0. Again, I'll highlight it. P0 Q0. P0, that is expense in the base year. 125, 800, 110, 9. Totals. Now, let's write the formula. As per total expenditure method, the formula is index number for fuel is equal to sigma P1 Q0 upon sigma P0 Q0 into 100, which is equal to 1185 upon 1044 into 100. Which is equal to 113.5054. So 0.51. So we say therefore index number for fuel is equal to 113.51. Now, this is the first part of the question. Okay, don't make a mistake over here, because from here only we will carry forward the values to the second part. Now, what we have to do, we have to prepare index number of group of fuel expenditure from these data, which we have already done. This is it. Now, we have to prepare cost of living index number for workers. So for that, other information is given. So we have to now make a format for cost of living index number. So let's make the format. So this type of format you please make. Now, cost of living index number consists of what? You can see over here. It consists of food, clothing, house rent, and miscellaneous groups for the year. Now, food, clothing, house rent, miscellaneous, but please don't forget fuel, because fuel is also part of this group only. Now, index फॉर्मेट बन गया सबका? Are you all ready with the format?
Yes, sir.
Now, index. So first let's find the index. So let's read. If the expenditure for food, clothing, house rent, and miscellaneous group in the year 2015 are 3, 2.5, 4.5, and 3.25 times, they are 3 times, there are 2.5 times, यानी खर्चा 3 times हो गया, खर्चा 3 times हो गया. इट मीन्स अगर मैं 1000 रुपीज स्पेंड करता था तो अब मेरा खर्चा 3 times हो गया. तो अब मेरा खर्चा कितना हो गया?
3000.
3000. यस, वेरी गुड. कि 1000 रुपए का खर्चा करता था, अब ऐसा कहते हैं ना कि खर्चा दुगना हो गया. Expenses have become 2 times. It means what? You were spending 1000, now you have to spend 2000. So over here, ध्यान दो please. All of you, please pay attention. Please pay attention. Over here, students, please pay attention. When I say keep, it has become 2 times. यानी 100 था, 200 हो गया. If I say it has increased by 2 times, तो 100 था, 2 times बढ़ गया, तो अब कितना हो गया? हो गया 300. You understood this? 100 था, 2 times हो गया, तो हो गया 200. 100 था, 2 times से बढ़ गया, तो 100 तो था ही, प्लस 2 times से बढ़ गया, तो it became 300. Understood this?
Yes, sir.
All of you? All of you understood this?
Yes.
Now, I go back to the screen. Now, for food, it has become 3 times. So, can you tell me कितना इंडेक्स आएगा फूड का? 300 या 400?
300.
300. पर ऐसा दिया होता कि food has increased by 3 times, तो क्या हो जाता?
400. 400.
Exactly. Okay, जैसे यहाँ दिया है, increased by 90%, by 120%, by 70%. So it became 190, 220, 170. Over here, it has become 2 times. It has become 3 times. So that's how we have to consider it. Okay, clothing 2.5 times हो गया. तो कितना हो गया? Clothing 2.5 times हो गया, तो कितना हो गया?
250.
250. Okay, 4.5 times, so 450, and 3.25 times, so 325. Now comes the very important part. ये तो तुमने लिख दिया. ओके, यहां से दिमाग लगा के कि 100 ऐड नहीं करना इसमें, बट फ्यूल का इंडेक्स नंबर हम कहां से लाएंगे?
सर ऊपर दिया है
का ये
ऊपर इंडेक्स नंबर फाइंड किया था.
आएंगे यहां से जो हमने कैलकुलेट किया है, that is over here, which is 113.51. So from here we will bring the index number for fuel. So 113.51. So important, 113.51. It has come from the answer you have calculated in this part of the sum. That's why I say don't make mistake, otherwise this will go wrong. The first one will go wrong, the second part will also go wrong. Now wait, let's see the weight. If the expenditure on these groups are 42%, ध्यान दो please, 15%, 10%, 12%. Now can you tell me fuel का कैसे हम फाइंड करेंगे? फ्यूअल का हम फाइंड करेंगे, टोटल will always be 100, okay, because परसेंटेज ऑफ एक्सपेंडिचर है, यानी 100 कमाता हूं तो उसमें से कितना प्रतिशत, 100% का 42% goes on food, 15% goes on clothing, 10% on rent, 12% miscellaneous, so remaining goes on fuel. So which is 100 minus 42 minus 15 minus 10 minus 12, which comes to 21. So 21 कैसे आया? So ये सबको 79 को 100 में से माइनस किया, we got 21. IW, because formula was given, it was already calculated. So let's do the total of this. 27133.71. So here we have the total as well. So now let's find the index number. Cost of living. Index number is equal to sigma IW upon sigma W, which is 27133.71 upon 100, which is equal to 271.3371 है, तो 3 के बाद 7 है, so 34. Therefore, it can be said that cost of living index number has increased by 171.34%. कैसे आया? 271.34 minus base year index is 100. This is the final answer. So you can see how this sum went. First we found out total as per total expenditure method, index number for fuel, all these items over here. Then we went for cost of living index number overall. So various groups fuel we got from the answer what we calculated previously. Now weight 21, how did we get it? Is 100 minus all of these, we got 21, then I into W, and then the formula. There is a printing mistake over here, so please rectify it. And the printing mistake is here you take this as year 2014. Okay, this is a printing mistake. Okay, any other doubt, anyone? Yes. All of you, please listen. Titi has asked a doubt, and it's a relevant doubt. ध्यान दो सब कि सर टोटल ऑफ वेट क्या हमेशा 100 रहेगा? So no, not necessary. Look at this sum, illustration 21. The total of weight was 34. Now why here we took it as 100? That's the question, Didi.
Yes, sir.
So here we have taken it hundreds because here it is given that please read this properly. If the expenditure on these groups are this much percentage, so out of 100, 42% we are spending on food, 15% on clothing, 10% on house rent, 12% on miscellaneous. Because that percentage thing is given, that's why we took it as 100. I hope you understood this.
Yes, sir.
That is why. Because your weights are given as a percentage. That's why. If I say account stats, eco, OC, English, Gujarati, computer, out of 100, how much weightage you will give to it? So obviously your total will be 100. But if I say, no, the importance of accounts is 1.5 times the importance of stats. Importance of eco and OC are 1.25 times that of stats. Importance of English, Gujarati and computer is 0.75 that of stats. तो फिर total 100 नहीं आ सकता है ना? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Formula. Okay, the formula is real wage is equal to average monthly wage upon cost of living index number into 100. Now let's do a sum and let's understand this concept. Okay, what is the meaning of real wage? Okay, so we'll understand it with the help of a sum. Come to illustration number 23. Please write this formula and come to illustration number 23. Now, in illustration number 23, find the real wage of worker class of a city from the following data about their average monthly wage and cost of living index number, average monthly wage and cost of living index number, base is 2001. Find the purchasing power of money in the year 2015 by taking base year 2001 and state the importance of this answer. So illustration 21, 22 and 23, all the three are extremely important. Now you have to make this format. So make a format year, then average monthly wage, two zero three, 228, 268, 270, 287. The formula for real wage is equal to average monthly wage upon cost of living index number into 100. Now let's calculate one by one. So average monthly wage is 15,000 divided by 192. I'll write in brackets. Divide by cost of living index number into 100, which is equal to 7812.5. Now, what does this denote? I'll come to it later. First, let's find the values mechanically, and then I'll explain you the concept of this. Next, 15600 divide by 203 into 100. 15600 divided by 203. So,
7684.6.
yes, I'll do it. 7684.729. So 73. Then 16200 divided by 228 into 100, which is equal to 7105.26. 17,000 divided by 268 into 100 is equal to 6343.28. 18,000 divided by 270 into 100, which is equal to 67. Now 20,000 divided by 287 into 100, which is equal to 6968.64. Now I'll ask this question to you, that in the year 2010, my average monthly wage is 15,000, but my cost of living index number is 192. So we find real wage, which comes to 7812. It means what? Now see, my income, okay, monthly.
सर मैं बोलूं
If the income is say 20,000, okay, in this year, in the year 2021, but index for this year is 200. So what is my real income? So my real income becomes 20,000 divided by cost of living 200 into 100. So it comes to 10,000. It means what? It means that actually मैं ये जो एक मिनट 2000 लिया है, it is with reference to base year 2000 say 15. So actually here what is happening is that with reference to the base year 2015, मेरा जो इनकम है वो एक्चुअली अब है सिर्फ 10,000 रुपए ही, यानी 2015 का 10,000 2021 का 20,000 हो गया. So मेरा real income, my real income is as compared to 2015 is only rupees 10,000 because inflation की वजह से मेरा income हो गया, मेरा income हुआ, मेरा income बढ़ा दिया, 20,000 कर दिया कंपनी ने, बट मेरा इंडेक्स भी हो गया 200. तो आइडियली मेरा जितना 10,000 रुपए में खर्चा चल रहा था उसने के लिए आज मुझे 20,000 रुपए का खर्चा करना पड़ रहा है. तो 2015 में मेरा इनकम था ₹10,000. 2021 में भले वो 20,000 हो गया पर उसके सामने मेरा कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग इंडेक्स भी बढ़ गया. तो वैसे देखे तो मुझे कोई फायदा हुआ नहीं. यू अंडरस्टूड नाउ व्हाट इज रियल? So we calculated real for each year given over here. Now come to this point over here. Now 15,000. Okay, wait. Here what was the base? Our base was 2001. So my real wage was 7812 in the year 2001 when index was 100. Now my index is 192. My monthly wage is 15,000. So if I compare these two, I would say, oh my God, amazing, almost double. But doesn't make a difference because 192 इंडेक्स हो गया. रियल वेज अगर तब मेरा 7812 था तो मुझे कोई फायदा हुआ नहीं है. All of you understood what is real wage now? Now the question is not over. Question is not over. Question says find the purchasing power in the year 2015. So write the formula for purchasing power. I'll just give it to you. Okay, write the formula for purchasing power. Purchasing power of money is equal to 1 upon cost of living index number. It means what? It means what कि मेरे इनकम का में वो अमाउंट का मनी का वैल्यू कितना हो गया, कितना डिक्लाइन हुआ. So let's calculate for the year 2015. That is what is asked. Find the purchasing power for the year 2015. So let's find out, which is equal to 1 upon 287 into 100, which is equal to 0.3484. So 0.35. Now, what exactly does this mean? If you recall, okay, your parents would be saying, your grandparents would be saying कि हमारे टाइम में तो ₹1 का इतना सब आ जाता है, आज तो ₹100, ₹500, ₹1000 का भी वैल्यू नहीं है. तो आज की तारीख में ये ₹1 का वैल्यू कितना है जब मेरा इंडेक्स हो गया है 287. So that ₹1 has become 0.35 पैसा. यानी वो ₹1 का कीमत हो गया है 35 पैसा. You understood this? You understood this? ऐसा कहते हैं ना कि वैल्यू ऑफ मनी गोज डाउन ईयर ऑन ईयर ड्यू टू इन्फ्लेशन. तो ₹1 का वैल्यू अभी कितना हो गया जब इंडेक्स 287 हो गया. सो ₹1 का आज भले ₹1 का कॉइन है, ₹1 का नोट है, पर उसका वर्थ हो गया ओनली 35 पैसा. यू अंडरस्टूड व्हाट इज परचेजिंग पावर? ओके, सो लेट्स राइट द आंसर फॉर दिस. सो लिखो आंसर इसका. we can say that purchasing power of money in the year 2015 with reference to year 2001 is equal to 0.35 paise or 0.35 in the bracket you can write 0.35. So this is the meaning of purchasing power. Okay, अगर year 2020 में अगर ईयर 2020 में इंडेक्स 200 है तो ₹1 का कीमत कितना हो गया? सो 1 डिवाइड बाई 200, सो यू टू डू 1 डिवाइड बाई 200 इंटू 100 तो हो गया 50 पैसा, 50 पैसे हो गए। यानी जो 50 पैसे में एक टाइम पे आता था उसके लिए आज तुम्हें ₹1 चाहिए, जो 35 पैसे में तुम बाई कर सकते थे इन द ईयर 2001. Right now to buy the same thing you need ₹1. That is also how you can interpret.